know damn well that half of those people are just playing the music because they think it makes them look cool.
So instead of like a big '80s boombox,
yeah, exactly. They treat it the same way. It's like having a ghetto blaster but without the good sound.
Yeah.
It's like I would totally be all for it if they had a ghetto blaster and they were bumping their Tupac. I don't care. It's like, sure, I have nothing against the music, but don't play it on such a shitty speaker. It's not doing it justice.
So it's kind of the new ghetto blaster, but
it is. And it's horrible. It is the most, and you find that all the time down here. In the LA area, it's always people bumping their stupid little iPhone, with the most, and they always act really hardcore when they're doing it. They're all in their, ghetto gear, and they're all like, with their little phone. It's like, it sounds like, come on, man. You're not, does that get you laid or what? But yeah. Anyway, so yeah, it drives me crazy.
What makes you laugh?
Makes me laugh. Conan O'Brien.
Have you seen his been on the tour? Or
no, not yet. But I think he's coming to the Gibson Amphitheater at Universal, and I want to try to catch that.
Yeah. If you had 3 wishes, what would they be?
3 wishes. Well, it would be kind of sad if I didn't have, some form of money in there. But yeah, because I'm gonna say right out, I'm selfish, and world peace, even with the wish, ain't gonna happen. It ain't all it's cracked up to be. So I'd say some form of insane amount of money, either unlimited or whatever. 2 would probably be. Well, see, the money takes care of a lot of it. But yeah, I'd say the money. I'd probably say the chance to be on a tour with some excellent DJs or performing acts that would be a good opportunity to get out to more audiences. Yeah. And 3 would probably be, and which the last one might have something to do with it, but probably the 3rd wish should be in some form kind of get to see the world more.
On tour or just like?
Yeah, that would be amazing to me. Just like play, I mean that's kind of the ultimate dream for most DJs is to go around the jet setter style and play a different country every day and or every week, and it's just something I'm not at that point yet, and it'd be nice to somehow get the chance. Even just the chance to like say open for say Oakenfold or Paul Van Dyke or something like that. That'd be amazing to me.
You might not need a wish for that, Who knows?
Yeah. No. Yeah. And I mean, you never know. I mean, things tend to kind of happen out of nowhere, and you never know. I mean, I recently I put as a joke. I did this white label remix of Johnny McGovern, and on the YouTube video, I'm like, hey Johnny, if you see this, send me the official acapella, and and I got an email from him, and he sent me the acapella, and then he sent me an acapella for another song. I was so starstruck, and I was just like, this is great. So I mean, I can't wait till I finish some of the other songs and put them out and send it back to him. But I'm being really cautious about how well I do it, so I want it to be totally awesome and blow him away, because I really don't think there's enough good remixes of him, not serious remixes. So
what's the craziest thing you ever did?
Craziest thing I ever did?
It could be using an iPhone as a ghetto blaster. I don't know.
Yeah, but see, I don't even have an iPhone, and I'm proud to say I'm not much for Apple, Mac, whatnot. Let's see here. A craziest thing I've ever done. There's some crazy stuff. I'd probably say I wouldn't say crazy, but I remember there was this one time before I was playing. I was literally on my laptop, rendering a remix in Ableton, literally minutes before I had to go on. and it was cool because I was all like, oh, I want to finish this remix. I did a special edit just for this show, and I was like, okay, oh, come on. I was plugged into a wall in the lobby, like on a table. I have like my little keyboard with me, and I was just hurrying to finish this up, and they're like, okay, you got like a half hour, you're gonna be all right. I'm like, okay.
It's gonna be really fresh.
Yeah, it's possible. So fresh, like literally like 15 minutes after I rendered it, and I played it that night, and it was great, and that to me is pretty crazy.
Well, where was that?
That was that was at Anime LA, like 2 years ago. It was a special thing. It was like had something to do with anime, and hadn't even seen the anime, but the theme song was really cool. And I was rendering the remix at like right before I had to go on. It was crazy. I was DJing with Torque, so it's like I could just play the wave straight after I rendered it in Ableton. And it was fun. It was kind of a rush. It was like, yes, that's so fresh. I haven't even listened to it yet. I didn't even hear the rendering until I DJ'd it.
Yeah. What makes you feel embarrassed?
Probably the rare times when someone like really likes my music and say like out of state, and they come up to me and like say hi and like ask me about stuff. It's that kind of makes me embarrassed.
So I get recognized abroad?
Yeah, because it's like you're somewhere strange, and it's like you don't know anybody, but it's like seems like more people know you than you know them. So it's kind of that's what's kind of embarrassing. I guess I'm shy like that.
Okay. What are your favorite websites?
Favorite websites?
Not including the ones that you participate in.
Not including the ones I participate in. Because I participate in a lot. Actually, here I can. That'd be really easy because Chrome keeps track of that stuff for me. Let's see. That guy with the glasses.com. I'm always on there watching Angry Video Game Nerd, that guy with the glasses, stuff like that. Nerdy stuff. Hulu. I go to Hulu a lot because they had some like Zatoichi movies on there I was totally digging. Let's see here. Beatport. Beatport is like for anything non-Japanese or Korean or anything. I'm always on there getting my fix. Especially with just my DJ stuff. I'm always on there. Let's see, that's
those are the top ones.
Yeah, I mean outside the ones I participate in, and I participate in a lot of the ones I go to. Like YouTube and whatnot.
What's the silliest thing you ever did?
Silliest thing I ever did. Probably Rickrolling. I did a live remix of Rick Astley.
Okay.
And Amazement, and that was silly. It was cool, but it was like
April Fools or just like in.
No, I mean because because nowadays I DJ with Ableton most of the time, and doing that I can also produce live remixes while I'm doing it. So like I have a keyboard with me, and I can throw in live bass lines, throw in my own beats over the top, and do all kinds of crazy stuff with it. And I did a live remix of it, and it was something I kind of had planned, but it was silly, but people liked it though. So I mean, I never actually recorded a finished. I never actually sat down and did a real version. I've only done that live, and people have said, hey, what was that? Rickroll remix. It was like. Can you send me an MP3? I'm like, no, I never recorded. That was live, man. It's like, sorry.
It was a one-time thing. Yeah.
One-time thing, exactly. And I don't think I ever really did that same thing. Yeah, I think I did another one that was like that where I did Mr. Roboto. I did a live remix of that one time, and I wish I had like actually committed to recording something of that because it was kind of cool. That was silly. Rick Astley remix.
How would you make the world a better place?